Hello, my name is Umar, and I'm the founder of Climetrix AI. We are building a climate intelligence platform designed to help governments and large organizations anticipate environmental risks and protect vulnerable communities before crises actually hit. Looking at this digital globe, you see the sheer volume of environmental data generated today. Thousands of satellites and sensors feed a constant stream of information. But having data is not the problem. These streams are highly fragmented and unconnected, unusable for immediate decision-making. This photograph from a flooded street in Nigeria illustrates the cost of that disconnect. Because the raw data is not deciphered quickly, governments and developers are forced to scramble after extreme weather events overwhelm their infrastructure. Most existing tools approach this problem by offering static analysis and reporting. They explain why a disaster occurred and assess the damage after the water has already receded. As long as we rely on backward-looking analysis, economies exposed to these hazards remain trapped in a cycle of avoidable financial loss. To break this cycle, we built Climetrix AI to act as the intelligence layer between raw environmental data and real-world decisions. We start by feeding chaotic satellite data, local inputs, and environmental signals into a single, centralized engine that structures the noise. From there, the platform translates that structured information into predictive simulations and decision-ready insights. We focus on operational intelligence. The platform identifies specific actions to mitigate risks before they materialize, moving past simple historical reporting. We deliver this through direct enterprise and government deployments, as well as API access for organizations that need to integrate this intelligence directly into their own systems. By understanding what is likely to happen and how it will impact specific assets, decision-makers can deploy preventative actions long before a hazard physically arrives. This refinery landscape shows the scale of infrastructure exposed to these risks. Our target customers are operators and public sector agencies managing massive, vulnerable assets. Currently, our deployments are focused in Nigeria, and we are actively expanding our operations into the Middle East. Looking at this complex highway and skyscraper construction rising from the desert, you can see why Saudi Arabia is a primary target market. The pace of development here creates significant demand for advanced climate and infrastructure intelligence. We recently launched the Climetrix AI API, and our immediate focus is converting our current pilot programs and consulting engagements into long-term revenue. Our direction is supported by recognition from the UNICEF Climate Innovation Program and our participation in the D4D Hub Private Sector Advisory Group. On the technical side, we are part of the NVIDIA Inception program, giving our team of systems thinking experts access to advanced AI infrastructure to power our predictive models. This combination of technical support and institutional validation provides the framework we need to expand our current pilots into broader regional deployments. Our goal is to build the underlying digital systems required to manage global climate risk. We are creating the logic that allows organizations to integrate environmental intelligence directly into their daily operations. To execute this vision across Africa, the Middle East, and vulnerable regions globally, we are seeking specific strategic partners. That is why we are particularly excited to speak with Ocean Hub Africa and Catapult VC. Your focus sits at the intersection of technology, real-world impact, and scalability. Working with your networks will allow us to accelerate our regional deployments and refine our product through real-world use cases as we scale our impact. Our goal is to make climate intelligence so accessible and actionable that it becomes a standard element embedded into everyday global decision-making. Thank you for your time.